Rush everything in there. Rush everything in there. Don't go slow.
Damn.
Now breathe ASAP.
Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You got this.
Breathe. You gotta breathe.
Get in there. Go ahead and get in there.
Now breathe.
Yeah.
Is there a way you can call back in about 25 minutes?
You know Ali, he got it.
This pound for pound now.
Let's go, let's go. I see you.
I know you. Just now, newly leaked footage of both Terence "Bud" Crawford and Canelo Alvarez has left fans absolutely shocked. This isn't your typical training video. What's been revealed shows two of boxing's biggest stars pushing their bodies in ways we've never seen before. The reactions are already sending shockwaves through the sport. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because this is going to be a big one. And once again, I have to ask, as fans all over the world are buzzing, what exactly are we witnessing here? Is this just hype, or are both fighters revealing their hands ahead of the biggest fight of the year? The truth is, this footage isn't just about hitting the bag or running on a treadmill. It's about two champions preparing for war on September 13th, a night that could redefine boxing history. With the stakes this high, every little detail, from Crawford's weight gain to Canelo's sparring tactics, is under intense scrutiny.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go, baby.
One of the biggest talking points from the leaked footage is Terence Crawford's surprising transformation. Fans were quick to notice that he looks heavier, more muscular than usual. And while that added size has sparked endless speculation, the real question is it a strategic weapon or a potential weakness?
I think Crawford's going to get the job done. I am officially picking Crawford to win this fight. It is still 50-50, but obviously...
He says that till he goes to Canelo.
I'm obviously going to say that this is a 60-40 fight, and I have Crawford winning this fight.
Former world champion Shawn Porter, who recently visited Crawford's training camp in Colorado, didn't hold back in his assessment. He highlighted the raw power in Crawford's legs, noting how thick, conditioned, and strong they looked. Porter praised Crawford's muscle definition and the explosive strength packed into his thighs.
He's going to win this fight doing something that nobody's done to Canelo.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. And it didn't take me going to camp to know this.
Okay. Perfect.
This is me knowing Crawford.
Okay.
And also me knowing, like, you know, hey, in order to beat Canelo, you just got to be different. You got to do something.
Getting outside.
To Porter, this was the physique of a man preparing for war. But in boxing, it's not just about how strong you look. It's about how well your body carries that strength. History reminds us that when Crawford moved up to 154 to face Israil Madrimov, the added size seemed to slow him down. He wasn't quite the same fluid, lightning-fast switch hitter we're used to. So while this new version of Crawford looks dangerous, it also comes with risk. If the weight enhances his power, he could shock Canelo. But if it slows his reflexes or dulls his sharpness on fight night, this extra bulk could end up being his biggest mistake. To make sure the gamble pays off, Crawford has taken his training to brutal new levels, literally. He's in Colorado Springs, shadowboxing in the freezing mountain air, pushing his body to the limit. We're talking about extreme altitudes, where the air is thin, oxygen is limited, and every punch takes twice the energy it would at sea level. On Instagram, Crawford shared stories of himself powering through icy winds, throwing combinations at over 11,000 feet above sea level. Just imagine, starting at 6,000 feet in Colorado, then climbing even higher, miles into the sky. By the end, he's training near 12,000 feet. And he's not doing it alone. Beside him is Carrito Mejia Jaribo, an up-and-coming fighter from Crawford's hometown of Omaha, Nebraska. The presence of a younger, hungry prospect adds intensity and energy to every session, keeping Crawford sharp and pushing him further.
Number one fighter on the road.
What's your name?
Pound for pound, Terence Crawford. He going for 42-0.
Where's he from?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Height and weight.
You understand?
Who's he going against? Let's take him
Canelo
down.
Alvarez. Canelo.
Oh my God, he's serious, bro. Good luck.
Once again, Sean Porter had nothing but respect for what he saw. He spoke about Crawford's uphill runs, saying, "The sheer difficulty explains how Crawford pulls off such superhuman performances in the ring. From SNAC training to the freezing temperatures and extreme altitude, it's all part of a system built to push Crawford to his limits and prepare him for the storm ahead." But while Crawford is braving the cold at high altitude, Canelo Alvarez has been turning heads in his own brutal way. Canelo Alvarez has always been known for pushing his body to the limit, and the newly leaked footage proves that hasn't changed. From grueling strength training to plunging into freezing ice baths, Canelo thrives in conditions most fighters would avoid. For him, extreme environments aren't obstacles, they're tools. But the real shocker in this latest footage isn't just how hard he's training, it's who's joined him in camp. Jaron "Boots" Ennis, the undefeated phenom with one of the most dangerous skill sets in boxing today, is now officially part of Canelo's preparations. This is huge, because Ennis is often compared to Crawford himself. Both are switch hitters. Both can fight orthodox and southpaw. Both have freakishly long reach and devastating knockout power. If there's anyone in boxing who can replicate Crawford's style in the ring, it's Ennis. That's what makes this move both brilliant and controversial. On one hand, it gives Canelo the closest thing to a real-life rehearsal against someone who fights like Crawford. On the other, fans are split. Some see it as a betrayal. Why would a rising American star help Canelo prepare to beat one of America's own champions? Others view it as smart business, a chance for Ennis to sharpen his own skills by testing himself against Canelo's power. Either way, the leaked footage makes one thing clear: Canelo isn't leaving anything to chance. He's surrounding himself with elite talent and preparing for every angle Crawford might throw at him. But as soon as the news broke, Crawford's camp didn't stay silent. When word spread that Jaron "Boots" Ennis had joined Canelo's camp, many expected Terence Crawford's team to panic. After all, Ennis is widely seen as the closest stylistic mirror to Crawford in boxing today. If Canelo was truly sparring against a younger, faster version of Bud, that would seem like trouble for the Omaha champion, right? Not according to Team Crawford. In fact, their response was nothing short of defiant.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's training camp hard. You know what I mean? Monotonous at times, but you know what I'm saying? Step by step, day by day, stronger and better. Way it should go.
Bernie, Crawford's right-hand man and longtime team spokesperson, fired back with a message dripping in confidence. Good. Let everyone favor Canelo. Let the media, the fans, and the odds all tilt his way, because when Crawford beats him, it'll look even better. Bernie wasn't alone. Red Spikes, one of Crawford's trusted trainers, doubled down, saying that move only fueled Bud's motivation even more.
It was disrespectful because they was overlooking us. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you be putting out putting out all hypothetical fights and, you know, you got this guy in front of you. We wasn't ever talking about nobody.
According to Red, Crawford doesn't flinch at mind games. If anything, he thrives on them. Every time someone counts him out, he sharpens his focus and comes back even more dangerous. To Crawford's camp, Ennis joining Canelo wasn't a threat, it was free motivation, proof that Canelo is already worried. But despite all the confidence flowing from Team Crawford, one major obstacle remains, and it has nothing to do with punches, power, or training. The real cloud hanging over this fight isn't what happens in the ring, but what happens on the scorecards. Canelo Alvarez has long faced criticism over the judges assigned to his fights, and this matchup is no different. Two names, in particular, have fans on edge: Steve Weisfeld and Tim Cheatham. Both judges have been involved in controversial decisions where many observers felt Canelo was given cards that were generous at best.
Excited for Terence more than anything to get the fight that he wants, to show the world that he's great. He's great, one of the greats to lace up the gloves. And so it's my job as a trainer. It's a job of souls, a job of red.
Brian "Bo Mac" McIntyre, Crawford's head trainer, has been outspoken about the challenges ahead. In recent interviews, Bo Mac admitted bluntly that he fears the judges more than Canelo's punches. "We know what we're up against," he said. "It's not just Canelo, it's the system. Crawford has to dominate so clearly that no judge can deny it." Even Crawford himself has hinted at this looming issue. While usually composed, Bud hasn't hesitated to mention how judges often give Canelo the benefit of the doubt in close rounds. History supports this concern. From the infamous 118 to 110 scorecard in their first Golovkin fight to other baffling tallies, the pattern is hard to ignore. Time and again, when Canelo steps into the ring, the judges seem to be watching a different fight than the rest of the world. So, while the training footage shows two champions preparing like warriors, the whispers in boxing are clear. Crawford may need more than brilliance to win, he may need a knockout.
Don't take the easy road out on me. Give me a prediction.
Listen. In our gym, Crawford sits right there, and Canelo sits right here. That's why you play the game. We're gonna find out. But I'll say this, and I love Crawford.
Just when the debate couldn't get any bigger, Hollywood stepped in. Legendary actor Denzel Washington, a lifelong boxing fan known for his sharp eye, was asked who he thinks will win on September 13th. His answer was perfectly neutral but telling. Denzel praised both fighters, calling them two of the greatest talents in the sport today. He refused to pick sides, saying, "Each man brings something unique to the table." But then came the line that really stood out: "Crawford is incredible, but he's never been hit by a man like Canelo."
Canelo's a bigger man. He ain't never been hit by a man like this. But Crawford's a great, great fighter. One of the greatest I've ever seen. I love Crawford. I try to be like him. I love Canelo. I can't call it.
That one sentence set social media on fire. For some fans, it was proof that even outsiders recognize Canelo's legendary power as the ultimate X factor. For others, it was a stark reminder of just how big a gamble it is for Crawford to step into the ring carrying this extra size. Denzel didn't make a prediction or crown a winner. Instead, he left the conversation wide open, adding another layer of intrigue to a fight that already feels bigger than boxing itself. So, here's where we stand. Terence Crawford has bulked up, training at brutal altitudes and pushing his body to the limit. Canelo Alvarez is grinding through ice baths and extreme conditions while secretly sparring with one of the most dangerous young fighters in the world. Crawford's team is brushing off the mind games, insisting the pressure only makes them stronger. But the shadow of the judges looms large, and even Hollywood icons are weighing in with thoughts that keep fans divided. This isn't just another fight, it's a collision of legacies. And if this is what the training footage looks like, just imagine what will happen when the lights go down and the first bell rings on September 13th. So now, the question is yours. Who are you backing? Do you believe Crawford's transformation will carry him to victory, or will Canelo's experience and raw power prove too much? Drop your predictions in the comments below, because one thing is certain, this is a fight the world will never forget.